Today I'm going to talk about a thrifting haul. I got a kind of a mixed bag of things. I have some video games, some movies, and even a couple of books. And today I will be doing my first non-Nintendo video game video. I don't think I've done anything but the original NES cartridges, and I guess this is Nintendo as well. But stick around, see what I got. Let's get into it. What's up, physical media fans? I have a thrifting haul. I picked up quite a few things at a thrift store here in Chicago. I made a good haul. I'm pretty happy with it. And like I said in the intro, this is my first video where I'm going to talk about a video game that is not a Nintendo game. I don't think I've talked about anything but the original Nintendo NES games. So I have right on top here, I picked up this NCW versus NWO World Tour N64 wrestling game. So now, the problem with me picking this up is I do not have an N64, so I might have to buy one just to test this out, or maybe I'll put it in my eBay store, link in the description, as untested. But I do like to test all of my stuff, so I'm going to keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace for an N64 and maybe pick that up. Or I could borrow one from my brother-in-law. I'm sure that he still has one in a closet somewhere. So I picked this up because I thought, people nostalgic for, old school wrestling. It's got the heel Hulk Hogan on here when he dyed his beard black and he was part of the New World Order. So I thought some folks might like this stuff. I've never been super into wrestling since my grandma passed in 94, and she liked to watch old school WWF before it was WWE, and I would watch with her. But other than that, I know Hulk Hogan. I don't know who else is on the cover of this, but I thought, it's pretty cool little find at the thrift store. Might as well pick it up. So N64 game, NCW versus NWO World Tour. Couple of books. Now, if you follow me or watch these videos because you like horror movies and sci-fi movies, genre movies, books are good too. I'm sure you know that. I picked these up, one, because I like the look at this. I like the kind of old school sci-fi covers. So this is Battlestar Galactica 5, Galactica Discovers Earth. I didn't look to see where it is from, when it is from. I guess I could look at the title page and find some information on when it was published. But it looks like part of a series: Battlestar Galactica 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. This says printing history. This is a third printing, 1982. Nice little pulpy paperback with that good used book smell. The next one I picked up because I read the first one, When Gravity Falls. This is a sequel to that, When Gravity Falls, by George Alec Effinger. This is a Hugo and Nebula Award winner, or maybe Effinger. But this is called A Fire in the Sun. It's a follow-up to When Gravity Falls, and we have a character named Audron, who is in this future alternate timeline where you can get a surgery to implant some computer into your brain, and then you can slot in different personalities. So he ends up working for like the big crime boss and trying to solve some mysteries. So it's kind of like an anti-hero, detective novel, but it's cyberpunk. And when I read it, so I read this within the last year and a half. I read the first one and the second one within the last year and a half, and I seriously thought it was a current novel. So I was surprised to find out that it was published originally in 1990. So that's pretty cool. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I forgot to turn off the furnace, so it's making that high-pitched noise. Right back. All right, I'm back. It looks like Flo didn't go anywhere. She's still with us. So next, what did I pick up next? I got, so this isn't sci-fi or horror. This is a Western, but I like the cover and it's in super good shape. And Westerns are genre films, so I'll sell some of those every once in a while. But this is Lonesome Dove, an epic Western on VHS. The case looks great. It's got this embossing, the slipcover here. It's got this embossing on the front. It doesn't sell for a ton, but I liked it, so I picked it up. It's an extended play VHS because this is a very long film. 4 hours. So this is 4 hours. I think it was maybe a TV miniseries, but it's kind of a heavy tape. It is rewound. I'm going to test it out, but it is in such great shape. Somebody took care of it or bought it, watched it once, and then forgot about it. So I picked that up too. It was, you know, $1. Next, we have Alfonso Cuarón's Gravity. So if you don't know Alfonso Cuarón, he did one of the Harry Potter movies. I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban. Azkaban, I don't know. And he did, if I'm remembering correctly, A Little Princess, which kind of put him on the map because it's beautiful and it was very well done. So this is the Blu-ray, DVD, Blu-ray combo. It's got the digital download code in it still. I don't know if that works. I got this thrifting. But both of the discs are in perfect shape. They're in great shape. It is sci-fi, so it counts as genre film, even though it's kind of a big budget. You know, George Clooney and Sandra Bullock are, you know, pretty well known. This isn't like an indie sci-fi movie. But it's a good one, and this director is very competent. So this was kind of a cool find. I hadn't seen this before. This is Star Wars: The Complete Saga. It must have come out before episodes 7, 8, and 9 came out because it's not the complete saga. It is episodes 1 through 6. So we have Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith. I don't know what else the other prequels are called, but we have A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. But this kind of format, this packaging, I always love the smooth printing on the thick cardstock. I love touching and feeling that stuff. But this is a book, essentially, but instead of words, it has the discs in there. One of the things I don't like about this is you really have to pinch and pull out. So you're going to get fingerprints on the edges. Not that big of a deal, but all of these discs are in pristine condition. They are perfect. So we have Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. The Attack of the Clones, the one I forgot. A New Hope, or since I'm 50 years old, I just call that one Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then 2 or 3 bonus discs. Bonus disc 1, bonus disc 2, bonus disc 3. And then it has a guide to the galaxy. It has some renderings of the characters in there. I thought this was great, and it was only $8, and I had a coupon that I used when I checked out, so less than $8 total. Next, we have LA Noire. So Rockstar Games is probably best known for Grand Theft Auto. This is set in like the 40s, Los Angeles, and it's PlayStation 3 game. This is a good game. I liked it. It does okay as far as sales on eBay go, and it was $6, which is a little high, but since I like this game and it is in great shape and it's a complete package, I went ahead and got that, and I'll be selling it in my store pretty soon. Next we have another PlayStation 3 game from Rockstar Games. This is Max Payne 3. If you're not familiar with the Max Payne kind of, signature mechanic, is that Max Payne can go into slow-mo and dive to the side and, dual wield his weapons and shoot and whatnot. So Max Payne 3 is a fun series. This one for PlayStation 3 was a good find at the thrift store. And 2 more PlayStation 3 games. They had quite a few, so I went ahead and picked up a few. We have Midnight Club Los Angeles, the complete edition, another Rockstar Games game. The last one is not Rockstar Games. I didn't realize I picked up so many Rockstar Games games. But this is a racer. The conceit, the idea is that you're modders, illegal street racers and whatnot, I believe, if I remember correctly. But it's a car game, racing game. But it is complete. The disc is in great shape. This one was only $2, so that's fun. Need for Speed Pro Street, the last of the PlayStation games, and this one is just EA, not even EA Sports. It doesn't have a little booklet in it. I don't know if it came with that originally. Again, this disc is in pristine shape, so I went ahead and picked that up. This was another $8 one, which usually I would kind of balk at $8 for one disc, because that's kind of high, but if I can resell it and make just a couple of bucks, for my time, it's worth it. And I'm building up my store. I want to be, known as the genre films and video games store. So I'm trying to get that ball rolling. So I figured it's worth it to go ahead and put this in my eBay store. Link in the description. Once again, thank you for joining me. Thanks for looking at my haul. It's not an unboxing video today, but a haul video. I'm happy to do those when I go out thrifting every once in a while. And I'll give you a little break from Laserdiscs. So if you want to like and subscribe, I would appreciate it a lot, but I do appreciate you watching. And you will see me next time I post. Thanks.